everybody. It's John Ross with the John Ross Show. We're back. We were off on Friday. We had a health exam we were doing on Friday, so it didn't come out as good to come by. So we're back from that. It's a whole 90 degrees outside here, and it's pretty good. We're back in that heat area again with 90 degrees. Well, I was wondering what we would talk about today, and I haven't been as diligent about getting my guests, so we're going to have to work on that too, front folks. So that I'm sorry about. Uh, so we're going to be talking a little about a topic that I just noticed that I've been thinking about for a little while. Are ICE agents coming to Aurora, Illinois? So far, we've had few incidents in the past, but not too much current. At least that's what's reported. But Chicago Tribune, Aurora Beacon News had a front page story today about ICE in the suburbs. And I thought that was very interesting. And I think if you can get a Beacon copy of the Beacon, pick that up online or otherwise. Impact of Trump's immigration crackdown felt on Chicago burbs. It had several incidents of factories. One factory, Nestle, I guess I'll pronounce it Nestle. If you say Nestle or Nestle, had a loss of 700 immigrants in their factory. I don't know what they're making there. It was in Schaumburg. But anyway, that was reported in this article, and there's other places too like that, and how the ICE people being around is impacting the whole communities. In I think they mentioned Bensonville. Well, they mentioned Elgin some, and other areas of the western suburbs. And but I thought that this factory thing was interesting, and they were, quote, undocumented. So the factories knew this. This has been out there a long time. So maybe there's some, well, I don't know what you want to call it, but there's been some lack of enforcement there by several administrations on that. And that's not the way to handle that. And we want everybody to be on this level playing field too. But we want to don't be want to hurt these people that are just working to make a living, and they're being taken advantage of. And that's the story here. They're just being taken advantage of, and ICE is not helping that situation. We're not alleviating our problem. We should be for. I hope you folks are for more immigration reform. And we just got to do that. A border wall isn't going to stop a lot of things. A border wall doesn't do much. I got to get you that proverb on that about a wall. But that's not going to do too much. Just put money down the drain, and then we're going to have detention camps run by billionaires and making money on detention camps. Probably former Governor Rauner is going to be one of those who benefits. He had prison stuff, so I assume he's got detention camps. They're going to do that. And that's just a moneymaker for some contributors to Donald Trump's campaign. And it's not a solution. It's just bringing fear and instability to our country. And that is not what we need. We don't need instability. And so we're just going to keep our eye on that, and we'll just have to help our immigrants in every way we can, and tell them what's their legal rights are. And we don't want them to be exploited. The snap cuts are coming down the road. We talked about that several times, and our food banks, the Northern Illinois Food Bank and the Chicago Depository, Food Depository, they had an editorial. I think I said that. What day did I say that? I got the copy here. What day is this? Let's see here. What day was this? Oh, it was a week ago Sunday. It was in the Sun Times. And it was a week ago Sunday. It was a nice letter to the editor by those two who said SNAP cuts are coming. So let's get ready. My church is getting ready. They're getting their pantries loaded up, and then they're going to help out they're going to help out Marie Wilkinson Food Pantry in Aurora in a lot of ways. I think last time we were on, I gave you at the Northern Illinois, there is a nice little website to pick your food pantries near you. And they help out most food pantries. So I would assume most of the food pantries in our Chicago area are on there. I know the Aurora ones were on there. And the ones I think about most in the Aurora, the bigger ones are the Aurora Area Interfaith Food Pantry and Marie Wilkinson Food Pantry. Those are the bigger food pantries in Aurora. And we have one here where I'm at in Batavia, Illinois, and other towns have pantries also. So those are ways to help. But these cuts are coming in about 2 months in October when the government changes and the SNAP program is going to be redefined, and that's when a lot of the trouble begins. And the food banks have lost, I forgot how many billion, but they've lost quite a bit here in Illinois, those two depositories from the federal government on helps. So that's not good. And so we got to help and step up. And I just encourage you all to step up to help with the food pantries. We had a food pantry at the Kiwanis Group a few weeks ago. That was really nice. I think it was Katie Artko. And you got to get that name right. Katie Arko, yes. ARKO. She's the executive director. I'll put up a little picture here. It's her with my Kiwanis president, Dan Ahern, after that event. And we gave her a special mug. So we had some talks there, and she gave some good statistics about what's happening. And I'm just appreciative of that. Now, the Northern Illinois Food Bank is setting up a big, I don't want to call it a big fund for this, because they know it's going to be a big thing happening. And I'm going to put that at the bottom of the screen right now, where you can donate to the Northern Illinois Food Bank. That Solve Hunger Food Today is the Northern Illinois Food Bank campaign that they're going to have to raise money and for their upcoming situation. And I've done some giving. I got to do more yet, and I want all of us to do giving to these groups and your church groups and others that are helping out hunger. And there's many ways to do that, and we just want to be a part of the answer. Now I'm going to backtrack 1 second. Here's the Illinois Coalition for Immigrant Refugee Rights. They're the ones that have some flyers and other things for rights for our immigrants and refugees. There's the website, www.icirr.org. That's where you can get some information on how to help out those in those situations we were just talking about. So that's some of the things that are happening right now, and we're going to keep watching on Trump and the Epstein files. I think those are not going to go away. You know that. I know that. He's brought up these things. This is bad things. That one lady, where it's in jail. She's Oh, I forgot her name now. They've talked about her so much, I forgot the name. Anyway, she's in there for 20 years, and she facilitated and even participated in these rapes and other things. This lady is not good, and she didn't cooperate before. I don't know what she's going to give Trump people now. And Mr. Trump should get straightforward on it and say if he did something, he did wrong, and admit it and move on. Donald Trump has said he never does anything wrong, so I guess he won't admit if he did do wrong. He's just a cover-up guy. Can he get beyond the cover-up? Well, we'll see. Can God give him more strength to get around the cover-up and face up to it if he did wrong? He should. That's the way it works for all of us. We should stand up and admit our failures. And maybe Mr. Trump doesn't want to admit his failures. He'll just get mad and fire somebody or something when they bring up the thought about it. But if he's wrong, he's wrong, and it should be exposed. So that's coming down the road more. We're going to hear more about that, and that's an important topic about the how we look at our government and how we are they corrupt or not. We don't want a corrupt government. We want a good government. So if you got some beef here with the government, we've talked about several of the things in the past. Give a call to our Congressman Bill Foster or Lauren Underwood, or give our senators a call here in Illinois, Durbin or Duckworth, and let's move on and move ahead with our country and stand up. And that's what we want. That's what we want. So I'm going to close with this. I just saw this on my screen here in my sidebar. I'm going to close with this scripture here that's from Matthew. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. Let's remember that about our immigrant families. They need good support and they need us. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. That's what Jesus said in Matthew 25, 35. So it's a toughie. So we'll see you then, Lord willing, on Wednesday. Latter days of our July here is going by, isn't it, folks? Our July is going by. So we'll see you then on Wednesday. Like I said, Lord willing. And then I'm going to say bye-bye now and just hope to see you come back with me. And I'm glad I'm back. And looks like that test, I don't know. I think it's all right. I haven't heard back from the doctor. I guess you don't hear. That's good too, I guess. Anyway, so we'll be talking some more, Lord willing, on Wednesday. Send your comments by or anything along that line. And we're going to be moving ahead here. So, God willing, we'll see you then. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We'll talk again. Bye-bye.